Rainy day in London Park, the world fades in grey. Paddington's suitcase sits alone on a bench, soaked and forlorn. Unnoticed, a letter slides out, a secret escaping into the downpour. Paddington hums cheerfully, a small burst of colour against the melancholic backdrop. The rain's deafening sound amplifies the solitude, contrasting Paddington's joy. Oblivious, Paddington stands under the rain, humming a song. Paddington sits at his kitchen table, carefully unfolding the letter. Marmalade jars gleam in the cosy room. Family photos line the walls, each a memory in Paddington's warm, inviting home. He looks around the room, a thoughtful expression slowly dawning on his face. If you're reading this, I waited too long, Paddington says, his voice soft with emotion. Paddington navigates the chaotic London street, a crumpled letter clutched in his paws. Cars honk and buses rumble as people rush past, lost in their own worlds. Paddington stops passers-by, a worried furrow creasing his brow. "Excuse me, have you lost a letter? It's full of feelings," he asks with earnest concern. Footsteps echo as people hurry past, barely noticing Paddington's plight. Paddington sighs, feeling the weight of responsibility. "I feel a sense of responsibility." Warm bread scent fills the bakery as Paddington holds a glazed marmalade pastry. Paddington's brow furrows, concern etched on his face as he looks towards the baker. "Do you ever miss someone who's still alive?" Paddington asks, his voice soft. The baker pauses, a wistful expression clouding his eyes, hands resting on the counter. A sad silence hangs in the air between them. "Every day," the baker replies, his voice heavy with unspoken emotion and memories. Paddington sits alone on a sun-drenched park bench, his brow furrowed in concentration as he rereads a cherished letter. "I loved you loudly, but left quietly," Paddington murmurs, his voice tinged with a poignant blend of affection and sorrow. An older woman with silver hair observes Paddington, her eyes reflecting a gentle curiosity and deep empathy. She sighs softly, a subtle acknowledgement of the unspoken emotions swirling around them in the tranquil park. The quiet rustling of leaves provides a peaceful backdrop to Paddington's contemplative moment on the park bench. Paddington clutches the letter tightly, a tangible link to memories, his expression a mix of love and quiet resignation. In the park, Paddington's brow furrows with concern as he turns toward the woman, clutching a letter tightly. "Have you ever lost something important?" Paddington asks, his voice tinged with a mix of hope and anxiety. The woman responds softly, her gaze distant. "No, I gave it away." Sunlight catches Paddington's conflicted expression, highlighting the weight of the decision. Paddington walks a bustling London street, the city's symphony a backdrop to his furrowed brow and conflicted thoughts. He pauses, his furry face etched with a struggle between his inherent kindness and a growing sense of trepidation. The sounds of traffic swell, mirroring the inner turmoil brewing within the small bear. Paddington's eyes reflect a deep contemplation, his next action hanging in the balance. "Aunt Lucy said honesty is kind, but kindness must be careful," he murmurs, weighing his aunt's wise words. A couple sits on a sun-drenched park bench, whispers floating between them like dandelion seeds in the breeze. Paddington appears, a small bear against the vast green, a letter a precious weight in his paw. He hesitates, his fur ruffled by a nervous breeze, the letter a silent plea. He takes a deep breath, a visible steeling of resolve in his small frame, Anticipation hangs heavy in the air, thick as the scent of blooming flowers and unspoken words. Paddington, small and earnest, shuffles toward a couple on a park bench, his expression a mix of worry and resolve. He extends a paw, holding a crumpled letter towards the woman, the air still save for rustling leaves. "Excuse me, I believe this belongs to you," Paddington says, his voice soft but firm. The woman's hands tremble as she reaches for the letter, recognizing the familiar handwriting. Her eyes widen, a ghost of memory flickering within their depths as she takes the offered letter. The man beside her watches with a furrowed brow, intrigue and concern warring in his gaze. The sun dips below the horizon, painting the park in a warm, golden light as Paddington watches a couple embrace. Tears glisten on the woman's face as she smiles, a heartfelt "thank you" escaping her lips. Paddington turns away, his small suitcase a stark reminder of his solitary journey. His voice soft with newfound wisdom, Paddington reflects, "I used to think love was something you keep, but I think it's something you return," he concludes, his words echoing in the tranquil evening air.